Good morning. We are live. How is everybody?
I was like, and then you started. Good morning. Good morning.
How's everybody doing today?
We lost Dole Whip Dad.
I am glad to see everybody. Today's a big day. Disney's making the announcement right now. They might have already made it. I'm trying to pull it up on the screen without the audio so we can tell you as soon as it happens. It may have happened in the last minute and a half while I was trying to watch it downstairs and ran upstairs. Disney is announcing right now, 10 o'clock Eastern time, 9 o'clock my time, Central time, their opening plan, which includes, most importantly, the date. So I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to make it be on that screen right there. So when it happens, I can tell you.
For our little friends to go to their new house.
So that means, what does that mean? What are we giving away? Tell them about it.
We're giving away these lovely little fluffy oofoofies to the person who guesses the proper date that they announced for their first opening of the parks
in the United States of America. So listen, should we do the contest really fast to get the next two people on there? I think it's probably just that would make the show a rush. I think the announcement, it could have happened. I say no. I was thinking let's just start off the show. Let's get it up and let's tell everybody what's going on. Let's say hi to everybody in chat. And I'm going to have one eye over there. You can have one eye over there. Obviously, we can't hear it because that would be illegal. Yeah. Let's see who's here. Hitchhiking Bones. I saw you were live last night. I hope it went well. I didn't pop in. I was actually doing a show too, but I hope your live went great. Howdy from Tennessee today, y'all. I like it. Make it blue. Happy birthday yesterday, my friend. I hope you had a great birthday. I also saw you were live on your birthday with Disney Dan because you told me you were. I didn't see it, but I hope it went really, really good. My mom in the house. What's going on, Mom? Caitlin and Mom and Jay Skywalker, who still has a better last name than me. Thanks for being a member of the channel. Big Disney fan. I'm so glad you are here. JLB Nerdy, also a member. Thank you so much. More than all to you. Who else is here? Sandy Norris in the house. Love you, Sandy. Thanks for everything. Yeah, Sandy watched one of my older videos about we had the Mickey's 90th birthday. Shoot, that was about a year and a half old. And I know because she commented, she said, this isn't the show. It wasn't the show. It was me watching the show, and we did some trivia. Yeah. That was actually my first video that actually did really, really well. It was a live stream. But anyway, that was nice that you watched that. I appreciate you, my friend. I really do. Kadani Sean in the house. What's going on? Serper Girl in the house. What's going on? Citrus Swirled family in the house. What's going on? No, thank you, Sandy. Thank you. Mara in Memphis in the house. Thanks for being a member. And Awesome in general. Dean in the house. Thanks for being a member of the channel. Love my members. Love everybody. Love Ninja Mode people that we never even see. Love you all. I'm in a good mood. I would be in a good mood anyway. I've had my coffee. I'm a little tired, but I always am a little tired till about noon.
Yeah, he wakes up by lunch.
I mean, yeah, no,
he's up and moving.
I was gonna say that seems
not like awake. His brain is fully functioning.
I definitely think slower. I don't know if I talk slower, but I think
we do not talk slower.
Slower, you're welcome. Before noon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know when it is. And I used to think it was about coffee. Doesn't really matter. But anyway, I love you, and I'm going to pay attention to you, but my eyes are going to be right there, too, because I want to see announcements.
We're really, really do. Day.
Nikki Walker in the house, what's going on? Dawn Bone in the house, what's going on? Everybody's here. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we're here. Beauty and the Baits every day. Well, Monday through Saturday, 9 o'clock Central Time, 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Work comes first. So if we have to go in the morning, obviously that'll change. But so far, so good. Hasn't happened yet. Are you guys ready for the big announcement? I want to say, what are your predictions? But I know your predictions. Let's
we
pull
have
it up.
Them all.
I've got it right here. I mean, if you've been playing along, if you've answered a trivia question even once, you're on the board somewhere. I predicted Memorial Day. Like, when did we start this? I should have had the date
like
when we
started.
Closed.
Like
yeah, like a week later. No, it was more than that. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But I predicted Memorial Day. I don't think I'm going to get that one right.
No. Pretty sure you won't.
And then you predicted 4th of July, and I together, July 7th. Yeah, we all have predicted together. Is that the announcement? Are you saying that's your guess, or is that the announcement? I think that it's going to be in between that. But again, I want to see. I mean, at any moment it could be announced. Like when you put a date in there, like Sandy Norris just said July 7th now. Sandy, is that your prediction, or are you watching the news? I mean, I've got it on, what is it, Fox Business, which is kind of my morning go-to now. And by the way, I put on my Instagram, I want to be stock nerd boy. I actually do want to be stock nerd boy. Yes. But I don't know that it's good for
those are goals for you
for viewership. But
stock nerd
Disney
boy.
Was at what 112 a week ago. It was at 117 Friday. I think it's at 120 yesterday. It's at 122 today. When they do the announcement in the next 10 minutes. Hey, Tina McNeil, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member.
Hi.
Love seeing your face in the chat. Disney will go to be between 125 and 130 on the stock market today. I say so.
Yeah.
I say so. Let's see if I'm right. I put it out on my Instagram. I just think it will be that way. We've got all kinds of neat things. Our series continues. DVC, our favorite resorts. And I want to get right to that, but I'm not going to lie to you. We're going to stop to interrupt ourselves as soon as they make the announcement. Maybe they won't. I mean, the meeting, the announcement is happening now. Now, maybe the meeting started. Maybe the announcement will come later. So I don't want to just stare at the TV and wait for something that'll never happen. So I think we should dive into DVC. Today's DVC in our series that is all week, our favorite things about DVC. Monday, we started off with the what, the why, the how. Did we want to be members? How did we sign up? What were
basically the story?
Yes.
How we became
the birth story of our DVC family life part of it. Whatever. ATJH in the house. What's going on? Yes, Caitlin. Lego Disney in Disney Springs. World of Disney, was it World of Disney open today?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of YouTubers are there, probably right now, filming it.
For sure.
And then yesterday, we talked about our first DVC Disney trip. Today, we're going to talk about all the DVC resorts that we've stayed at so far. Now, we've only been DVC how long?
3 years.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, there's not been a whole lot we've stayed at.
So it's not, oh man, Kadani Sean, I do too. It's like my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
I love being married to her. I love being dad of an unbelievable family, and then DVC is right there. I mean, I love it so much. So why don't we just talk about all the resorts we've stayed at? So the first one, obviously, we talked about yesterday, Saratoga Springs. So if anybody who wasn't there, let's give them a minute or so on Saratoga Springs. Scale of 1 to 10. What was your favorite thing? What was your least favorite thing? Go. You should hitchhiking. You should.
I loved the theming. It was old, like Victorian carriage houses and horses and like horse racing, and it was kind of like you stepped into this like beautiful horse land, sort of. Smelled
I love
great.
beautiful horse
land. It was
land.
beautiful. Our girls were into horses, so it was awesome. It was a great place to stay. It had a boat that you could take across the water to go straight into Disney Springs.
Which we didn't do.
I mean, we were like, wow, that's so cool. We didn't try the pool because we were super busy, and
which
we were
is
there.
rare for us because one of our daughters loves pools.
But it was storming, and there wasn't a lot of pool time
Not every
that
day,
time.
But,
But my most favorite thing was probably how quiet it was.
Which they did tell us. They said that it's the more adult, not adult fun-wise adult.
It's very like low key. It's very quiet. It's very relaxing. The cast members are amazing, which, I always love the cast members. It was Christmas. Loved all the decor.
Yes.
It was just so beautiful. The only thing that I struggled with a little bit was finding our way around the first couple days, because it very much every cul-de-sac kind of looks alike, and it's huge. It is the biggest resort I've seen.
It's massive. It's massive. AB's Kitchen Recipes and Vlogs. I appreciate seeing you in chat. Thanks for being here. Yeah, for those of you, I think it was Hitchhiking Bones. Somebody, I'm pretty sure it was them. I highly suggest it. Like, I don't work for them. I would love to, but I don't need a job. But my goodness,
it was great.
I can't recommend it enough. I mean, for my brain, for my wants, for my expectations, I just want more. I want more.
I'd like to go to the tree houses someday.
Just because of the video yesterday?
Yeah. No, I want to go to the tree houses. That would be super fun.
Yes, big Disney fan. I know secret menu at the All-Star Movies, but they might have it. So they don't have it at the other ones. We've tried it at the other ones.
No, it's only at one.
Well, and this was last year at least.
Yeah.
Things could change. I shouldn't announce it so quickly. I miss my Disney home too. But big Disney fan says, I know secret menu is at All-Star Movies. It's pretty amazing stuff. We didn't have it.
It was I remember one of them was like a really interesting hamburger.
Yeah,
do you remember that?
I do. It's amazing stuff. So you definitely want to check that out. It's not at all of them.
Right.
You can see it. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube. It's pretty fun. Good stuff. Good stuff. So for me, the theming was great. And it's funny. We did our show yesterday that basically was a lot about Saratoga Springs. And then we did a video afterwards. We just basically hopefully concisely said what we said in the live stream, and we're going to put out a video. There's going to be a whole series that'll come out next week.
And you added pictures. So what we talked about, you could see, which was really cool for a person who hasn't stayed there before. Yeah.
Well, some other people's reviews are different than mine and hers, and they didn't like the theming. And the largest complaint about Saratoga Springs is its massiveness, how big it is, and the theming, which I love the theming.
I liked it because it was very subtle. It was
yes,
Victorian Christmas horses.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I mean, it was at Christmas, so it's hard for me not to be happy
maybe,
at Christmas
right.
with decorations. But if you want, World of Disney, front of walking in a World of Disney theming, that's Saratoga Springs ain't the reply.
That's more like All-Stars to me.
Yeah.
It's the big, bright, fun. Yeah.
I've heard it said that it's for the older generation, which I don't want to agree with because that, man, I know that's what I was going to say. But I really found it
we like it.
charming, I think is the word.
Yes, I like it.
Now, I'm not saying I like it more than the Poly, and that's a nice transition to where else have we stayed. So why don't I start off with the one that I stayed at without you?
Okay.
Wilderness Lodge. Is that the name of it? Wilderness Lodge. That feels wrong.
I think so.
I loved it so much. I went, so for the opening of Galaxy's Edge, me and a couple buddies went down there. Gonzo helped me out. Miguel, you guys know him, Gonzo's Adventures. Check him out on YouTube. Good friend of mine. He and I and some others were there. And we spent one day, just one day.
Well, let me tell the story because I got I actually, okay, so he was going and we had a few points we didn't use.
Hey, Bill.
I
How you doing,
was
buddy?
like, hey, let me just see, because it was only a few days before he was leaving. I said, let me just see what's open, if I can get anything DVC. It might be crazy.
I
we
remember
might
thinking,
be able to grab just
why are we wasting our points on that?
day,
And there's no way you'll have them. But it worked out.
And I went on, and yes, it had a Wilderness Lodge room open on the exact night he needed. And I was like, Jeff, shall I grab it for you? Because this is really cool. It was just one day. So might as well make a video. That's what I remember telling you, make a video. It's very cool. So we grabbed it. And it was like, a few hours before he was like packing and going.
Yeah, it was fun.
It wasn't like a planned ahead of time. It was just a super quick.
And it was neat. So because I got to do that, me and Miguel were hanging out, in the lobby there. And we had dinner there with Kelly from the Mickey Bunch and Al, your pal Al. He changed his name since then, but your pal Al is his name on YouTube now. And we met the Diz and That guys. The first time I ever met Patrick wasn't there. Zippity Doodad wasn't there. I met him a couple of days later in Hollywood Studios, actually. But the other three of Diz and That and Josh from Practically Perfect Park Hopping, we bumped into them and we hung out in one of the the lounges there for a good amount of time, and a bunch of YouTubers were there, and it's one of my favorite memories. And
they're asking if it was Copper Creek or Boulder Ridge. Do you remember? I want to say Copper Creek, but I don't remember.
I think it was Boulder Ridge, but I'm not really sure.
Okay, well, we don't know. I have to look it up for you.
It was a bit. Let me be honest with you. I love Yosemite. I love the redwoods and the sequoias and that theming, the Northern California mountain theming. I love that. Okay. Mm-hmm. The Grand Californian is my jam. That's out in Anaheim, obviously. Soraya Myers in the house. What's going on? Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member. Tori in the house. What's going on? Thanks for being here. Walking in, it was fun because I got to meet, you got a friend that you finally meet. Just Sampson in the house. What's going on, my man? Thanks for being here.
Welcome.
Just Sampson's everywhere. Just Sampson, you are everywhere. So we were walking in, and I just met a buddy. A friend who I've not met in person. We just met. We're walking in, and that feeling when you walk in the Poly. I walked in with Miguel into Wilderness Lodge. It is awe-inspiring. That lobby it's worth just hanging out. My buddy Matt, Disney Copy Blog, great guy, by the way. Check out his blog. Check out his YouTube channel. I love the guy. Disney Copy Blog. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Yeah, you get around just Sampson. And he's got his favorite little nook, and it's in the second floor, and you can sit there, and it overlooks. It's like a little hidden gem, a place that he just likes to have his coffee and look over it. And it is. I can't make you understand it. You can watch the videos and it's fine, but the awesome columns, the carvings, the Native American looking wood carvings into the wall. The dinner we had there, it was so well themed. Again, it was with a bunch of YouTubers. It was amazing. The fireplaces, they were roaring and beautiful, and you felt like you're in Orlando, right? So it's 85 and humidity, and you walk in, and it feels like you're in Northern California Mountain Lodge.
So cool.
For me, it was, and I remember it was one of those things that I was loving it so much that I felt bad that she wasn't there. He
was sending me pictures, and I'm like, it's
you gotta
amazing.
Go. You gotta go. And we hadn't even been to the Poly yet at this point, too. So I'm like, this is gonna, and I say this to her and to you, but to her, it'll be your favorite. When we stay at 5 or 6 of them, it'll be your favorite. I feel a little guilty that I was there without her. They have that great, I didn't do this one, but they have the great Snow White and Seven Dwarfs meet and greet meal there. We didn't do that one, but it was really an amazing time. I can't recommend it highly enough. It is so my theming. Now, it's funny I say that. We love the Animal Kingdom theming. We love the Poly theming. I think the Wilderness Lodge is probably going to be our favorite at the end, but I need to hear from you. And it was just one day, because then the next day we already had plans. He already had the rooms for the other stuff. So that was the one that we just did. And if I missed anybody in chat, I apologize. Yes, we even saw the Solid Rocket Boosters fall. Oh, really? Was it? Are we talking about today? Did it already happen?
Oh, wow.
No, AKL will be your favorite. Tina, you might be right. So we haven't stayed there yet, but
yeah,
so then
I think it would be, because I really love the African.
It's pretty amazing stuff. I mean, it's awesomeness versus awesomeness. So then, where was the next one? Do you want to go straight to the Poly? You want to talk about the Poly? Where else have we stayed at TVC? Wilderness Lodge is so gorgeous,
no,
right?
I think was the Poly the next one.
I think it was. So
yeah,
again,
we haven't seen that many.
No, I know. Well, yeah. So far. So the Polynesian is our home resort with DVC.
Yes.
And as I said yesterday and even the day before on our weekly series here, when we signed up and they said, hey, do you want your home to be the Poly? We're like, are you kidding me? And the next day or the last day of our trip, instead of going home, we spent 90 minutes, 2 hours, whatever, just cruising around the Poly. Before we even stayed in our room,
right,
it was blowing us away. I mean, Trader Sam's, which I still haven't done, by the way. I've been inside. Me and you were inside, but we didn't have time and we had the kids and all that. Beach Club. See, I hear the Beach Club is amazing. So, the Space Shuttle in 09. Gotcha. Because there's a SpaceX launch today, I thought.
Yeah.
Thought it was later today. Naked Blue, Caitlin says Disney Springs is packed. I bet it is. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Jay Skywalker. They say the launch is at 4:30 Eastern time. I thought, I know they're worried about weather. They're talking about 60%. Anyway, so you walk in the Poly. Okay, let's just start there. You walk in the Poly, and first of all, the walk from, where you can park your car, valet, whatever, into the lobby, that 100 yards is a jungle paradise of awesomeness.
With the waterfall and the water and the tiki torches and
that
all
minute
the greenery
of walking really puts you in the excitement move. And then you walk into the lobby. Wow. The smell hits you is the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then they throw some pretty Polynesian lady throws a lei on you and welcomes you home, and you're there. You're transported. I mean, they are so good at that. Just Sam says, I drove past the park yesterday just to get out. I'm jealous. Only 20 minutes from the house. I'm so jealous. I'm only a day and a half of driving. I can see the fireworks from the Hillbees. Oh, Just Samson, you want to trade? I love where I live, but I would love where you live more. Family camp. Oh, Just Samson, I knew I loved you. You're speaking my language. I love it. Kadani Sean says our favorite home resort is Animal Kingdom. Love waking up and watching the animals. That's going to be our jam too. Who is giving the comment for Disney for reopening? Any idea? Who's giving the comment? Whoa! Did you hear that?
Yeah.
So we got people putting up gutters today, thanks to the
working on our house drilling in the brick.
Is that what that was?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, they're right there, but outside. That'll be interesting. 3 peas in a pot of nails. What's going on? Good morning. Would you please say happy birthday to Abigail? Abigail.
Happy birthday,
happy
Abigail.
7th birthday. We love your family, Abigail. All the birthdays. We have 3 people.
Birthdays.
Bill is what? Bill, are you Friday? And 2 people in chat. Caitlin yesterday, and was it Bax?
Mm-hmm.
Whose dad was on TV. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Matt W in the house. My logo, man. What's going on, Matt? My favorite resort is Port New Orleans. So I've been talking. Tell them your thoughts on the Poly. I mean, I can go on for 20 minutes, but I've been talking the whole time. I want to hear from you.
So when we were walking up and it was very green and the water, the same entrance that you were talking about, I was amazed at how well in Florida they were able to make it feel like you were actually in Hawaii. It was amazing. And then going in and there's the waterfall right inside and the big, and they're taking your picture and the leis and just kind of looking around at all of it. And I'm like, it is like they just transported me to somewhere else. And I'm walking through the lobby and going out and there's Dole Whip right on the Dole Whip stand right there. I was like, okay, this is perfect for us because you can get Dole Whip at any time while you're staying here. And then the pool, the little kiddie area, we were super excited because I'm like, oh, my grandkids, they're gonna love that. The little Kiki play area, the water slide. Reagan loves it. It was all just amazing. The beach that goes right out to the water. So I loved all of it. I was amazed at the theming and how well they did the like making you feel like you were actually there. But that's Disney. That's their magic.
How did you choose the Poly as your home resort? So you missed it yesterday.
We didn't.
He said so. So you want the whole story? Watch. The whole story will be on 2 places: yesterday's live stream, and then a video that we did afterwards that I'll post probably early next week. Tells the story, but I'll give you the quick version again. We were. You really need to watch yesterday's whole thing. I think that we have time. I just don't want to bore everybody who's heard it already. So listen, we didn't think we were buying DVC today.
Right. We didn't have a plan.
We did have a plan. The plan did not. See,
Yeah.
Isn't it interesting how we look at the world differently? You said exactly the words that were the opposite of what I was thinking. So we had a plan.
Not going into that meeting, not a plan to buy. We didn't look at, what resort do we want? Because we weren't going to buy.
Watch this. Respectfully,
Whatever.
You're wrong.
Whatever.
Here it comes.
Blah, blah.
This is why.
We only have a little time, so you got to go fast.
Perhaps you should shut up and I can tell the story. Just say it.
Go.
We had a plan. It involved getting in DVC in 5 to 10 years, which does not include this freaking afternoon. So as I was not listening to the guy selling us, I was there because we wanted the air conditioning, a break, and a gift card. And
fast passes.
Fast passes. The gift card and fast passes for the next day. We were about to take a break anyway.
Yeah.
He offered a break, free cool-off drinks, a gift card, and fast passes for the next day. It was perfect timing, right? So I wasn't planning on buying today because we had already discussed it. I would be buying in 5 to 10 years. So we're interacting with the gentleman. He's trying to sell. I'm a nice guy. And I say, look, this would be the easiest sales job in the world if I was buying, but I'm not. To which this one and my oldest daughter, who was with us at the time, you're being mean. So by translation, by the way, 5 years later, I wasn't being mean. I was being honest. They were listening and buying, which is fine. I wanted to buy. So when he leaves the room, short story, not that short, long story, kind of short, they were being sold. I was already told we couldn't buy yet, right? And so we bought.
So he said, how would you like the Poly? When we were like, wow,
when
we
we
can
had
actually
already
do this.
said yes. He said, would you like your home resort to be the Poly? I said, yes, please. What the heck does that mean?
Yeah. And then afterwards, I'm like, wait, we actually got one with the monorail. This is amazing.
Which is above and beyond what we thought.
I didn't even think about, that part.
Like, honestly, if they offered me any of the monorail ones, I would have taken it.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you could say you could have anyone you wanted, I would have picked the Poly. Like,
I love
Animal Kingdom versus the Poly would have been close, but Animal Kingdom isn't a resort
on the monorail loop. And it is pretty cool to just go out and get on the monorail and go. It really is.
Detroit Disney. Oh, yeah. I spelled Abigail wrong. Hold on. I got to fix that. What year? I spelled, how do you spell Abigail wrong? It's not even a hard word. Abigail, my apologies. It's my fault. I will fix that. What year did we sign up? Tell them while I fix the banner.
I want to say 2017. Yeah, it would be 2017. And that was, because it was our second trip there, I think. Our first one was in 16. So yes, it was 2017. We were just there for a couple days. And the guy was like, hey, so I remember sitting down with him and he's like, what are you spending coming now? And we were talking and he was like, okay, but you can spend this and stay here. And I was like, really? Okay.
Reopening Disney World.
Oh.
What did they say? There's no sound on.
I think it was a teaser.
Okay, so first of all, Abigail, I'm sorry I spelled your name wrong. That's what multitasking is not even real, all right? Multitasking is a lie, people, and I just proved it. I can't even spell Abigail. But Abby, happy birthday. I hope you made it happy. Saratoga is actually my home resort. Oh, we love Saratoga, Bill. Happy birthday to you, by the way, too, on Friday. Remind me. I'll put your name on the bottom too. So we love Saratoga Springs. I loved Wilderness. I loved the Poly. I want to take you to Wilderness so bad. I think you know what the truth is. I say this. Hey, what's your favorite ride? Hey, what's your favorite Disney meal? Hey, my next one is the answer.
Yeah,
my next one.
right.
To compare the Poly to Wilderness, it really doesn't stand up. 2007 for you. Nice, Nikki. That's cool. 325 points. Detroit Does He Do? Wow, that is awesome. That's way more than us. That is awesome. My favorite one is the next one. I mean, that's just the truth. I mean, It's a cute way of saying it, but it's the truth.
You're drilling.
So we're in the second. Yeah, that's weird. Right there. The odds of this happening right now during the show is weird.
That's pretty fun. Oh well.
I didn't have chili, I swear. So anyway, have we stated any of the other ones? I don't think we have. What am I missing? So Wilderness, Saratoga, so far, obviously. Poly. Am I missing one? Have we stated another one? I feel like we have, but we've stated All-Star since then, but obviously that's not DVC. We stayed off property.
Property.
I guess once or twice. Since then. Is that the only DVC?
It might be. No, it might be.
We saved a ton of interest. Nice. That's awesome. Magic the Mouse says 2006 for me. I kicked myself for not buying when I took the tour way back when Old Key West opened. No more being right, Nikki? Is that? I don't know how it sounds to you. It doesn't sound so appetizing to us. Whatever. We have rain issues here. So anyway, really 3-hour wait for World of Disney. Are you serious? That's nuts.
Wow.
By the way, resort budgeting, I was not ignoring you. I saw that you said you bought in. You got some Disney stock yesterday. Yeah. So it is at, let's see what it is right now. That's actually went down. It's at 121.96 right now. When they make the announcement, I predict it'll go to 125 to 130. We'll see. So what's your favorite so far? I guess we only have Saratoga and Poly for you to pick from. And for me, it's Saratoga, Disney. I'm sorry, Wilderness, Disney. Wilderness and the Poly. Which one would be your favorite so far?
Oh, the Poly.
I knew you would say that.
Yeah. I mean, we visited other ones. We haven't slept there though, but
so which other ones have we visited? What am I not remembering?
We went to Boardwalk.
Well, we didn't even go in the hotel.
Oh, I did.
You did?
Yes, I did.
So when you're a gentleman,
cool.
You park the car and you let your mom's husband, your wife, and all the dang kids out, and then you have to park 18 miles away.
Yes.
So they have time to make fun of you while you're not there. And apparently,
we were
for
in the lobby.
the first time in my life, I just learned right now, live on the show, you went in the boardwalk without me.
I did, and the lobby.
I don't think we're
so
friends.
They had this really amazing chandelier that were like merfolk. They were mermaids. It was amazing.
I'm a big
they had
fan.
These old,
That's
games.
why you didn't let me in. You know I've got a thing for mermaids.
Whatever. They have these really cool old time game, like little movies that you can watch, where you put your face up and you spin it and watch
that's awesome.
All the like carnival things. It was amazing. Like
wow,
I would
Kadani
love to
Sean.
stay there too.
We bought DVC in 2010. Stayed in all resorts except Grand Floridian. Each one has its own charm. I'd love to hear from you, Kadani Sean. You want to come on sometime, or we could do a podcast or whatever you want to do. I'd love to hear your opinions. I want to start doing more Disney podcasts. I don't have time to do all the stuff I want to do, but I don't even all the podcasts I have. I'd love to have something because some people just like audio better,
Right.
and I'd love to do we could do a DVC podcast. But anyway, so I loved the evening that we spent at the boardwalk. It wasn't the best meal I ever had, but it was a great spot. I mean, it was a good meal. It was an excellent meal. I'm just saying I wouldn't necessarily go there again. But walking at the Abracadabar, what's the dueling piano place called? Why can't I think of the name of it?
Someone in the chat will know.
Yeah, what is the dueling piano place? Whatever. You guys know, a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. That sounds like a blast. I mean,
We went to like the creamery and tried the ice cream.
I'm not a big ice cream guy, but you guys love
We
the
had
ice cream.
like they gave us this little carton. It looked like an egg carton, and it had like a scoop of a whole bunch of things to try. And that was super fun.
That was fun actually.
We tasted like 6 or 8.
And I got lots of video. I mean, it was very,
it was beautiful.
you were transported back in time to, a beach, New Jersey boardwalk. I mean, it's neat too, because I've been on the boardwalk in Atlantic City. Obviously, it was not as pretty. It was dirtier.
I was going to say Disney's going to be way cleaner. It said
jelly rolls. Thank you. Yeah, jelly rolls. Why couldn't I think of the name of that? Because it's not noon yet. My brain doesn't work yet. Carl, there you go. So I guess when it comes down to it, you only can pick between the two so far. And Polly's obviously going to win. Let's talk about your favorite things with Polly. For me, it's funny. It's the smells.
Yeah.
It's all the tiki decor. It's Trader Sam's, which I've never even. I've been inside. We went inside. We bought a mug, but it was full, and I had kids.
I was amazed at how little it was.
Yeah.
Like that is like the tiniest little place ever.
That's why you can never get a spot, right?
Yeah, and then we were in there long enough to like watch the windows change when people would get.
I made you, yeah. You're like, let's go. I'm like, no.
This is really fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I can't wait to hang with you. I want to just go and hang for an hour or two there. And this is not even the most like. This is the walk up. Normal, anyone can eat there. I love Captain Cook's. I love it. I'm at Captain Cook's. The pool's right there.
The posters.
Trader Sam's is right down the hallway. I love the hallway on the way from the lobby to Captain Cook's. It's got the old nostalgic Disney stuff. They've got records and just so much. I love it so much. The best smelling bathroom in the history of the planet is in that hallway. I remember the day that we went after we bought in, but on the last day of our trip when we were going home, we spent an hour or two at the Poly just immersing ourselves in it. I had to go to the bathroom, and I went to the bathroom and I'm like, this is wrong. I want to just hang in here, and it's a bathroom. That's weird. The smell, like you bought, you know how you can buy those little blocks of Polynesian smell.
Yeah.
Best, I don't know how, $5, $30, I don't care. Just take my money. I want more of that in my house. Love it. So for me, it's the immersion, but Captain Cook's stands out, and it's not. Ohana is awesome. We had Ohana. We actually haven't done the one upstairs. Well, the one next to Ohana, which is really the better place to eat because you get the same food for cheaper, everybody says. But I love it's so casual. And you are where you are. We're usually
running, and we're usually doing a whole bunch of stuff during the day, and then we kind of do our start of the day and our end of the day, just running in, grabbing something.
Well, no,
so that's why
the end of the day is
nice.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, I misunderstood.
It's not like a sit down. You have to have a be there at a certain time.
So some of my favorite memories of every trip are always those times where you're just relaxing, and I'm asking my girls what was your favorite thing of the day. And I've got my coconut meatball or whatever. I love that. I just love it. It's, hey guys, tell me how much fun you had today. I mean, I can tear up about it. I love it. And then I'm consuming food that I love, and people are wearing Lay's and it smells good. And I love it so much. JLB Nerdy. Are you here, JLB Nerdy? That's where I met you, Jenny.
Yeah.
In that very, very place.
Yeah.
Magic the Mouse says, if you saw the elephant in the displays in the lobby of the boardwalk, that is supposed to be Lucy the Elephant, which is an old hotel 2 towns south of Atlanta. See, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
So, no, I didn't even know we went in there. I was parking the car.
I didn't get into that part.
And I do remember when I was looking for you.
I was looking for you, too.
I don't know where you told me, because it's been 6 months or whatever. I don't know where you told me to go, but either you told me the wrong place or I went the wrong place, because I walked around for quite some time after that whole walk finding you. And you know what? It's funny, too. I basically parked at one of the Skyway parking spots, because that's how far I had to park. And then I walked it while you guys were up there. And we spent so much time there, though, that we didn't get to go. I parked there on purpose. I mean, I didn't have much choice, but we were going to go on the Skyliner to go over to the Riviera.
Yes, we were going on the Skyliner afterwards.
Samson, you have a great day, buddy. I'll see you in Pat's if I can. I don't know if hopefully I will be. Yesterday is the first Pat I missed in quite some time. If you're wondering what Jess Sampson's talking about, Pat Flynn's The Income Stream. It's awesome. It's the place to be if you want to learn how to grow on YouTube and monetize it and do the things that I want to do. Get over there. Jess Sampson, honored to have you in the chat. Thanks. Have the best day ever. So I don't know. I think that as much as I love the Poly, I want to go back to Wilderness Lodge because I want you to be there. But I really can't wait to see the other ones. I mean, my favorite ones, it's only been 3 so far, I guess. I want to see the Riviera so bad. I want to see Animal Kingdom so bad. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the ones that we haven't been to that we're excited about.
We were in Animal Kingdom.
Well, we haven't stayed there yet.
We haven't stayed there, but
and that lobby is awe-inspiring also.
And right on. You felt like you were right there. It was amazing.
Surfer Girl, which I love that name, and we should definitely be talking to Surfer Girl when we're talking about the Poly because, yes, Captain Cook's is amazing. You can get most of the menu at Coda Cafe up there and cheaper. Yeah. Coda Cafe has pretty much everything you can get at any of the places, and it's a little cheaper than Ohana. So we should talk about Ohana. I really liked Ohana. I don't like the character.
The breakfast character.
I don't like the character dining as much as most people do. I really like the photo ops. I love that. But the cost of it is a little high for me, having kids the age I do. If they want to take a picture with Goofy or Mickey, then I'm in, and I love those because they're memories. But usually the food experience is better without that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I love it, but I think I would rather go, if it were just me, if it wasn't, dad picking, I would probably not pick character dining in general. But then I say that, and I always want to do it when we're there.
Right. Well, we hadn't done a character dining before because our kids are kind of older. But this was Lilo and Stitch, and Peyton loves Lilo and Stitch. Reagan still enjoys the characters, and I guess Mickey was there too. But for the cost of it, it's just Reagan
was up front.
Is very there's like very few things that she likes to eat. She's kind of texture.
Well, and that's funny you say that because Peyton by far is the most picky of the eaters.
Reagan, there's like 5 things that she'll eat texture wise, and so there was very little. Like we had to pay for her meal, and there was like nothing she would eat there. So that type of thing, if you have a child that's very sensitive to textures and stuff like that, it's hard because it's very expensive, and she didn't eat anything. But Peyton found stuff that she liked. It just, the food itself, I was like, yeah, it's good. It's just kind of, it was really about paying a lot to basically get pictures with the characters.
What is that juice?
Fun.
What, the poly juice, the pogo, what is it? The poly?
Papaya, mango, and orange juice, maybe something like that. Yeah, you loved it. And I mean, they bring you tons of,
I'm going to look it up.
they brought tons of food. It wasn't like they didn't give you like tons and tons to eat. It was just kind of okay. And you guys liked the, is it banana bread or some sort of muffins?
Toast.
Tonga toast?
Tonga toast, yeah.
Is that what it was?
Pog juice. Pog juice is so good. Pog juice, oh, my mouth just watered. Pog juice is my jam. I could just stick it. I don't know.
Passion fruit, orange, and guava.
There you go.
Yes.
Passion fruit,
orange,
and guava
nectar. Yes.
If that was a drug and you could just stick it on my arm, I would be a junkie. That stuff is so. Just Samson knows. Tina knows. Pog juice. Yeah, I had to look it up. It's before noon. My brain doesn't work. I love.
Reagan.
My mouth is watering right now. Just talking about it.
She was like, she tried it. She's like, oh. Don't they just have plain orange juice?
And I went, cool. Two-fisted.
So,
put it over here. And then I said to the sweet lady, what is this? Can I have more?
She was like, sure, you can have as much as you want.
And that's the thing too. They bring us so much food. They pile it. It was a pile of food, and we just don't eat that much breakfast. I got to be honest. Like, I love breakfast. I'm hungry now. I'll have some breakfast, but give me a Mickey waffle and 18 pieces of bacon, and I'm good to go. But I'm funny with the bacon, but I don't need a big breakfast. And boy, if you want a big breakfast, go there. So I don't know. I will probably do it again if my grandson or granddaughters want to go, because I've got one grandson who's, what is he, 3? Is he 3 yet?
Yes.
And then I got 2 granddaughters who are -3 weeks. They're doing like 3 weeks.
June 11th.
-3 weeks. That's pretty funny right there. I think I should have said that funnier. No, I was joking now. So yeah, that Pog juice. Oh, but I love it. And so for me, the Poly is just about, I like shopping at the Poly. I like the gift shop. I'm not a shopper. I am a Disney shopper though. I like Disney pin trading. I just like being there. And again, we haven't talked about the pool enough. The beautiful little light show that's very Main Street Electrical Parade. If you haven't sat on the beach with your feet up at night, the castle to your right, to your left, a bunch of dragons, lit up dragons, and the fun Disney insane music, and just enjoyed that 20-minute show, you're missing out. And watching the fireworks from your hotel, you step out the lobby, or you sit at the beach, or the pool, or you can sit at the beach and you watch the Disney fireworks, the Magic Kingdom fireworks. That's an experience. That was pretty awesome. Can you tell I love it?
It was great.
Bill asked, have you been up to the DVC lounge yet? I have not, at Bay Lake Tower. See, that's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
When he was trying to sell us that day, he was telling me about all the perks. I'm sure I'll love it, but no, it hasn't even been something we've thought about doing yet. I've not been there yet. I'm sure we will.
You didn't even go with me when we went to Epcot DVC lounge. We didn't even talk about lounges yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was, the DVC.
I'm sure I'll love it. I just, no.
Yeah.
Mama and the Mouse. Myers of the, jeez. Myers and the Mouse, Mama Mouse in the house. Boy, it's like an ad lib, but it's a tongue twister. Is really what it is. You're sorry. You don't be late, young lady. No, I'm just kidding. You're never late, my friend. You're never late. I'm glad you're here. If you don't know them, you need to know them. They had a dance video. Some really good-looking guy taught me a move.
Yeah.
Pretty freaking awesome. Go check that out. They got a great video. You'll know. Go to the channel. Look for the dance thing. It's awesome. Anyway, so hey, Lori French is in the house. What's going on, Lori? I'm so glad to see you here. Pog, yeah. Papaya, orange. Oh, yeah. So I think tomorrow's show, we're going to get to the contest here in a minute. I'm going to look see if they made the announcement because I want to give away the winner. And we're 16 minutes away from the show being over. So maybe we're going to have the winner tomorrow. Maybe we're going to have the winner today. You don't know what I'm talking about. We're giving away some oop-boopies. You don't want to shake them. They make, but they don't like being shaken. But other than that, they're cute, they're fun, they're Mickey, they're Minnie. We're giving this away. If you are on our board and you pick the right day that Disney is going to reopen here in the United States, I guess an announcement isn't really an opening, right? Because things could change. So I guess we won't mail it out until they open. But I suspect the winner is going to be announced now. I was hoping during the show. I don't know. I guess I need to ask your opinion. Should we do a contest to get somebody on the board knowing that they're about to pick the winner? Is that just overkill? Am I wasting everybody's time with that?
I don't know. I mean, if they haven't announced it, I guess it gives them a last minute chance. I don't know. Is June full?
You can't ask me questions right now. I asked you a question so I could do something on my phone.
Okay. I guess
Disney.
we should go ahead and give them another chance then. Have they been announced yet? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's
no
what I'm pulling up.
announcement yet, they said. Make It Blue said no announcement yet.
Yeah, nope, they haven't announced it yet. Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to do it. The questions are fun. All right, cool. Thank you. You know what, Jake? That's what I needed to hear. Thank you, buddy. I have too many things. I have no place to put anything down. I really need to fix that. All right, so here's how this works. If you're new here, thank you for being here. Let me explain. If you're a veteran here, well, I'm going to explain to you also. Yes, I'm being Ricky Ricardo there, if you're wondering. I'm going to give her a subject. I'm going to create a question out of that. I'm going to ask the question in the chat. The first person who's a member and the first person who's a non-member of the YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, gets on the board. Now, the board is filling up pretty good. The board is filling up. So all of June is taken. Yes, all of June is taken. Most of July is taken. The 21st, the 22nd, the 24th, the 26th, 27th, 20th. So I guess not all of it. Most of July, but there's some days. And then most of August still available. The very beginning of August taken. So what I'm saying is, if you get it right, you get to be on the board. One member and one non-member get on the board. So at least two every day. And if you, Jay knows. And if you win, you get a foofies. And if you are a member of our channel, when you win, then we'll also send you a $25 gift card. Yes, that's my way of getting you to stay as a member if you're a member and become a member if you're not. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Reset?
Yeah.
I need a subject. Give me a subject. It should be Disney. It does not have to be Disney. Please make it something that I can come up with a question on. We have 15 minutes. I'm assuming Myers and the Mouse is going live in 14 minutes. So while she's coming up with a subject, I want to remind you, Myers and the Mouse goes live at 10 o'clock Central Time, 11 o'clock. It's clear as mud. There you go. You're welcome. 11 o'clock Eastern Time, as does the income stream, Pat Flynn. Do you have a subject for me, beautiful lady?
Yes, it is Fantasyland.
Fantasyland. I like it. Fantasyland. Let's see. Let me come up with this.
In California, I love Fantasyland because you get to walk through the castle and you end up right there.
I mean, Fantasyland is iconic, right?
You don't get to walk through the castle in Orlando.
I know that. I remember being surprised by that.
So weird to me.
That's one of the things about being a Southern Californian Disney person. When you go, there's so many things that are subtle but different.
Very different. Like walking up to the castle and into it and right through it is always my favorite at Disneyland. And then in Orlando, well, I think it's a stage right in front of the castle. You don't get to walk up there. It's where they perform. So it's very different.
Yeah,
it was so much more magical to me as a kid to get to go through it.
Really, yeah.
You walk through, there's the carousel and all the rides around it. It was pretty cool.
I still think they should do that.
Yeah, I'm like, let's walk through Orlando's castle. That would be awesome. Plus, there used to be a princess store in Disneyland's castle. Like you walk in, and before you walked out, right over to the right was a really cute princess store where they sold like all the dresses, and it was kind of like the Bippity Boppity Boo boutique, but they weren't doing the kids' hair and stuff. It was just the boutique to buy all the stuff. And that was kind of cool because as a little kid, you got to shop in the princess castle for your princess clothing. So that was fun. And then on the other side was a Christmas store. Do you remember that?
I do. I love the Christmas store.
Yeah. And so the other side of the castle, you could go in and go Christmas shopping. And that was always super fun.
Good stuff. All right. So let's go with this one. Name for me. Now, let me know in chat if you're ready, of course. There's a couple of interesting things here that I... Let me know in chat if you're ready to do this. Right now... No, that doesn't work for me. Hold on. So there's sections. Are we ready in chat? Let me see. Everybody ready? Ready. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Tiki Man fan in the house. What's going on, Tiki Man fan? All right, so let's do this. In Fantasyland, there is 3 sections: Enchanted Forest, Storybook Circus, Castle Courtyard. In Storybook Circus, there's a Dumbo themed attraction. Tell me the name of the themed attraction. It's Dumbo the what? Dumbo the what? I need the answer of the Storybook Circus attraction themed after Dumbo. Ready, go. Ready, go. There you go. Boom. So we got the flying elephant. We got,
there you go.
Boom. We got Make It Blue. That's Caitlin. And we got Mama from Myers and the Mouse. So hold on.
The flying elephant.
All right. So Make It and Mama, you got it right. The first 2, one's a member, one's a non-member, so that's perfect. Tina McNeil also got it. Dean also got it. Nikki also got it. Everybody got it, right? That was too easy. I was trying to do one that would be a little harder, but then I thought, I'm staring at this too long, and it's not fun to watch me stare on TV. Nikki got it. Y'all got it. The flying elephant. I feel like my questions are too easy. I think I'm going to try. I think maybe next week, as we have a new theme, I think I'm going to come up with the questions the night before.
Or we should just pull out our Disney trivia card.
That might be easy. We should just do that. Yeah, we should just do that. That would be easy. Yeah. Well, it's okay. Yeah. Yes. I think we'll do that. And then I have less control over it. Make It Blue, Caitlin and Mama.
You both. What dates are available?
What dates are available? Okay, good. So in July, every time they say something every time the TV changes its screen, I'm like, oh, that's not it. Okay. July is available the 21st, the 22nd. Can you turn on the light there, please? Sure. The 21st, the 22nd, the 24th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. Those are all the July dates. In August, you can have the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 11th, the 12th. So let me know the date you want in July or August. If you want a September date or an October date, let me know. I was going to ask the Mr. Toad Winnie the Pooh question. That was actually where I started. And I thought, no, I don't know how to form that into a question, and I moved on. All I could think of was the train with the monkey sprang. I don't think I've done the Dumbo. I know I did it in Southern California, of course, when I was a kid. I'm sure I haven't done it in Walt Disney World yet.
No, we haven't. We'll do it when we take little.
Exactly. Yeah. Can't wait. Make It Blue, Caitlin says it's July 22nd. Please, you got it.
We're gonna have to lose weight because we won't fit. Have to go on a grandkid diet.
I gotta be honest. I gotta lose weight, not for that. I gotta lose the weight because I got it all. July 22nd is your anniversary. I love it. Myers and the Mouse.
That's fun.
But you can't have that when Caitlin just took it. You can have the 21st, Mama, ooh, just using the force. I don't want to wait. Just tell me the date the parks will open. Tell me now. Oops, August 6th. Because nothing else matters. Myers Mouse August 6th. Okay, here we go.
So yeah, we went from having grandkids, our granddaughters being due June 11th and June 18th, to both coming now
Isn't that
by
fun?
June 11th.
I'm excited about that.
So it could be the same exact day.
Can you imagine?
Our oldest.
That might be a day we skip the show, depending on what time all that happens.
I mean, we can't be at the hospitals right now.
Oh, that's right. We probably won't.
Like, I don't even know how I would be at 2 inductions at once anyway.
Inductions? Is that
apart.
what? Who?
So Brittany.
Somebody went in the Hall of Fame. What is that?
Brittany has too much amniotic fluid, so they're gonna have to take
is that
the baby
the stuff
early.
that when you sneeze? What is that?
No. And then Samantha's having some blood pressure issues, so
I am too right now.
Right now,
now.
If they both stay healthy enough, we'll have 2 babies June 11th, which is awesome because we've joked about we've called the kids cousin twins this whole time.
Yeah.
And
so.
Because me and my sister-in-law.
When you bring your wife on a show, it turns into baby talk. What?
Me and my sister-in-law were pregnant at the same time.
That sounds
6 weeks. She was 6 weeks behind me, but we had our babies within 24 hours of each
other.
Yeah,
we weren't even thinking about it. And
I said, Brenna, wouldn't it be awesome if I went late and you went early? This is early in my pregnancy, and you went early and we had cousin twins. And she was like, "Yeah, I guess that'd be fun." I'm like, "No, we could do all their birthdays together." Blah blah blah. That's exactly what happened.
Mama Mouse, August 6th. Caitlin, Make It Blue. July 22nd is confirmed. Yeah, you know, one of the reasons I married this awesome person, I mean, obviously the hotness was a big factor, but the lack of crying, I'm not going to lie, helped, right? Like, easy way to break up with high school Jeff, cry.
Like that was a big ladder just went by my window.
Like we're in the second floor. Whatever. That's just weird. That was weird. Yeah, I'm sure you watched us go back. So yeah, if you wanted me to break up with you in high school, cry. You know, we're watching Star Wars. You shouldn't be crying. Might have been a thing I said a million times. So I fell in love with her for a bunch of reasons. Hey, Danny. Danny's Rebuilds in the house. What's going on? Thanks for being a member. Love you. Long time no see. And so love her to death, right? And, you know, and she's having a baby. So I suppose it says somewhere in a book, it says I'm supposed to be nice on those days. Whatever. And she's on the phone, and we just had this beautiful baby. And
it was ugly. It was not a beautiful experience. Not the baby. The experience was ugly.
Somebody clip that. I got to send that to my daughter. Anyway,
they had to beat the child alive again. She came out the wrong color with no vitals. So there's that.
I always have these stories, and then
it
always turns into amniotic fluid.
Yes. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah, I don't feel like I can come back.
She like the next day I
could still tell the story.
Not an ugly baby. Well,
it doesn't feel right.
I mean, she was bruised. She was like, all kinds of stuff was going on with that baby. That's my brother. So my brother calls me.
Samson, right?
The next day.
Yes,
and his wife is just getting ready to like deliver. It wasn't even the next day. It was hours later. And I'm like, Sean, don't tell her, but it was the worst thing ever.
That's the story I was going to tell when I was rudely interrupted with amniotic fluid.
It was horrible. And he's like, okay, yeah, that's great. I love you, because his wife was right next to him.
So my version of that story, really quick, because I was going to tell the story, and then I decided not to tell the story. And then she told the story of my freaking life. She's laying there in bed, and she's like, I'm like, what is wrong? Did the baby die? It's right there. It seems fine to me. Why are we belly crying? And yeah, it was because you were happy.
You out.
Oh, please. First of all,
I was
like,
why
you were
would
laying
anybody
in bed.
do this? This was crazy.
I could have got right in her face and said, "Your stupid meanie face," and she couldn't have done nothing. She's like, it was pretty funny stuff. It doesn't. You know what? I feel like it's an overreaction. I mean, just get up.
So that's like what the nurse said. I'm like, wait, I labored for like 12 hours and then they cut me open and you want me to stand up right now? Are you crazy? Yeah.
It looked like you were whiny, I'm going to tell you.
Oh my gosh.
You know, very, very honestly, she's one of the toughest people I know. She doesn't cry. She doesn't have pain. She's done stuff that I would go ouch for, and she doesn't go ouch. And her reaction to the birthing process, time number one, I was pretty confident there would only be one Bates kid.
I thought so too. It was, she got stuck. And all the pushing in the world didn't
I remember the
out.
moment that you said, hey, let's have another baby. I'm like, who are you? And how did you forget what happened last time?
It was not traumatic birth.
I was shocked. I mean, that was probably the least likely thing I ever expected to hear come out of your mouth.
Well, and I also had.
And we love kids, but the birth
also,
of Peyton was a whole.
It was not, yeah. So I also knew that since I'd already had to have a C-section,
Thank you, Kudani
the
Shaw.
next one would have been going in just for the C-section part and skipping all of the other part, like the baby not coming out alive. Like,
so I would like to apologize to just Samson and everybody. Everybody, just everybody.
Guys.
Everybody here.
All the moms are like, oh,
If this is your first time here, I promise amniotic fluid is not a word that I've ever said 3 times in the same day in my life until now. I'm double chatting on 2 streams. Ugly baby caught my ear. I love Just Samson. June 10th.
See, your mom wanted to strangle the nurse too. She was so mean. I
Oh,
had the
you
meanest nurse
people.
ever. She was
Whatever.
crazy and mean.
We should have done a reality show for our wedding.
Whatever.
Put my mom on for wedding. She turned into one of those little crazy people. And I tell her this, like right now, she's going, what is he talking about? She had no idea. And now the birth thing, you both were lunatics. Both.
I'm like, no, it
Both.
was bad. I'm like, stop dogging church with that lady. Just count. Remember that?
I do.
It was great.
I was doing it for you and
I'm like,
for
we're
her,
supposed
but
to be
mostly for
counting.
you.
I'm like trying
You
to
can count without me.
get this
here.
thing out that's stuck.
Do you need my help?
You were supposed to help me, not
Help
talk
you
church
what?
with the lady. I don't know, keep from like going nuts.
So the second time we did it, we're going to end this in like a minute, I swear. The second time we did it, and by we did it, I mean had a baby, I just got in carry out. I just brought in the food.
He did. Oh my goodness.
There was
So
there was a good restaurant that I liked across the street. And I'm, what am I going to do?
Oh,
Listen
it
to
was
her
the
scream at me
worst.
with or without
No,
food?
no.
When
It
you're
was
getting
totally-
screamed at, guys, is it better with
it was
or
totally
without food?
different. So like, no. That was like I just came out of
2 minutes back,
surgery. It was no screaming. It was very uneventful. Got the baby. I'm trying not to throw up because surgery makes me very sick. The anesthesia. He brings in chili, an open chili size, into my room, and
Good,
it's like reeking of this.
I
disgusting
said
chili.
no onions.
And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna throw up. I need the nurse to give me something now.
And had you thrown up then, would that have been
Oh.
because I was eating or because you just
The
had a freaking
smell.
baby?
No, it was the horrible smell, and then throwing up with staples in your stomach. It's not recommended.
You know what you could do?
It's very
Adopt.
painful.
We've adopted 2 of our 4 kids. And you know what happened those times? We went to the judge and they gave us flowers.
Yeah.
So for those of you who are thinking about having a baby, adopt, you dummies. What are you thinking?
You're so funny.
We're all out of
Crazy.
time.
Yes. It's time
Myers in
to
the Mouse
go.
says, shame on me? Why? For what? What did I do wrong? I don't understand that at all. Guys, I was hoping we would get to the Disney thing first. I'm not going to jump. Mama is my friend. Myers in the Mouse goes live right now. I'm not going to step on her time. Also, the income stream with Pat Flynn. Those are where I dual stream. Honestly, I'm starving to death. So I'm going to run downstairs. I'm going to turn on Fox Business. I'm going to watch the announcement. And then I'll jump on one or both. And then actually, I got to go in the office. I don't know. I'll probably do both. We'll see. But I'm
See who our
sorry.
winner is. We were hoping
Ugly
it would-
babies, right? Hashtag ugly babies needs to be a thing.
But she's beautiful now.
I mean, when she's
They all
not
are.
screaming at me. Walt Disney World. Is that it? Is that a thing? Walt Disney World opening Saturday, July 11th?
Really?
It's right at the end of our show. I don't want to step on other people's toes. All right, I'm going to assume that's true. There you go. I mean, everybody's saying it.
it.
So everybody's saying Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom July 11th. Should I tell you who won, assuming that's the truth?
There's a big pole right outside my window.
Should I tell you who's got July 11th?
Yes. Oh, look, so it's July 11th, the very first one. Okay, yeah. Because it looks like Epcot and Hollywood is
So
gonna be
it's the
July
first one.
15th.
So the winner is, if this, oh my gosh, there's a guy right there.
Yeah.
Reset. July 11th, Mar in Memphis. So if it really happens, Mar, and she's a member.
She's
Yes,
like,
there
yes.
she is. Yes, I was hoping you were still here. Mar in Memphis, assuming it still happens, and it will. Oh, food fees go to your house. And a $25 gift card.
Yay.
And some socks, because I owe you some socks. And
And
probably
you'll
throw in
send
some other stuff
me
'cause we
your
love you.
address because I
Hey, guy,
will get it to you.
there's a dude right there. I just waved
There's
to some
a
dude.
guy
Wow, this
on
is
our
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
There's a guy outside our second
crotch
story
shot.
window.
All right. Jose Valencia, happy birthday. All the birthdays.
Yes.
Jose Valencia, happy birthday. Minnie Melissa, happy birthday. Guys, congratulations to Mar. Assuming it happens. It's got to happen, but it will. It will. Mar, it looks like you're going to be our winner. I'll do a whole thing on it. We'll talk about it more at tomorrow's show. We're a little over time. I want to be respectful to Mama. It's her time right now. So are you, well, but cheers. Mom, are you going live? Well, I got to go anyway. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So Mama and the Mouse, I'm assuming from Myers and the Mouse is going live. Pat Flynn's the income stream is going on right now. Happy birthday to Abigail. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to all the people. All the people.
All the birthdays.
It's like birthday week. Oh my gosh.
This guy is on a ladder and he's bouncing it.
Gosh.
To move it.
Everybody
he's
say a prayer
bouncing
for
it.
Bobby, the guy who's about to die in my backyard. All right.
So wait,
That's
he's
way
grabbing
more
his
dangerous than
ladder
having a
and
baby,
he's
by the way.
bouncing it to move
That-
it across.
And we're on love. We're not
Oh
on the bottom.
boy. Okay.
I'm gonna have a
Wow.
seizure. All right. Love everybody. Pray for this guy outside. See you tomorrow. Be safe. Disney's opening. Hallelujah. What are we doing? What's the date? I want to go that day. Let's go. Let's make reservations right now.
We
know
he just moved the ladder
Oh
again.
my gosh.
He's just bouncing.
Okay. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Love you all. Have the best day ever. Myers and the Mouse going live right now. I'm pretty sure that's it. You don't have to go. Oh my gosh. Did you just see what I just saw?
So he just
Why aren't we
lightly
videoing this?
hangs onto the ladder.
He's
and
just holding on and
slides
spun down like
and-
freaking Dick Van Dyke and Mary freaking Poppins. What
and he
the heck?
is on the top of a second
Oh,
floor.
I'm going to have a heart attack. All right.
That's crazy.
That's it. I gotta go.
You should video him.
I have to go faint now. That's it.
Bye.
You don't
See
have to
you
go.
tomorrow.
You can't stay here. Have fun. Storm of the castle. Do not be a dude on
On the ladder like that.
That's terrifying.